Is this thing on?
Well, how's it going? We're back for season 2. Well, how's it going? Well, how's it going? I am. That was a terrible start. I apologise.
How's it going? Welcome back.
Well, how's it going? That was terrible. That was so bad. Well, how's it going? Well, how's it going?
Well, how's it going? I'm not Ben, I'm Christian. I'm doing the intro.
Well, how's it going? Well, how's it going?
How's it going? We're back. Season 2.
That was good too. That was actually good. Well, how's it going? We're back for season 2. Check out the new studio. I'm here with Christian Karamanich and Madison Phipps.
And
And
MTV.
we're back.
Welcome to our crib.
I'm still surprised we made it to season 2.
I love that we've recorded 3 times now. He's used the same. We're keeping this. We're keeping it. Well,
That is fine.
we've just done this intro. Obviously, you at home wouldn't have seen this, but I think this was our 5th attempt, and Paul Christian used the exact same line.
Christian has a vision, and unfortunately, Ben and I can't seem to execute it.
No, we're getting there.
No, I think the issue is that I didn't have a clear vision. I sort of knew what vibe I was going for, but not a clear way to execute it. That's more the issue.
No, it sounds like you want a night out.
Wow.
To give
No
you some
clear
context,
vision and can't execute.
Sounds like Ben on the football pitch.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, context. It's Sunday night. We're all tired. Christian's hungover.
Come on,
Ben's
man.
had no sleep with a 10-month-old teething. And I had a really good sleep.
Oh, she's just rubbing it in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a good sleep last night for the first time in my life, so I'm feeling refreshed.
Give us a rundown of the app, lads.
Rundown of the app. Basically, we want to run through a bit of a recap over the season 1 and what's in store for us for season 2.
Exciting.
Yeah.
How many, Christian, I know, are we 31 episodes or are we 30 in season
31.
31. And
31 episodes.
It
Yep.
was 31.
With a bonus episode as well in there.
Yes.
Yeah, so 32 total.
32
Love it.
total. So,
We're
yeah.
making a bit of a change for season 2.
yeah, a little bit of a change up. I mean, obviously starting with a whole new setup. We've ditched the office and the board tables and turned it into a bit.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
sorry,
I
they
think
booted
it
us.
was- yeah.
We got booted informally. We weren't officially kicked out. They kind of just started recruiting so
They
many
just reused
people
the
that
space, yeah.
we
for
were
other stuff
booted.
and-
So we thought we would get a bit of a studio, a bit more of a relaxed feel. Give us feedback on the furniture choices below. Picked by me.
That's all the way
Neon
there.
sign picked by Ben. Loves a red light district.
Gee.
By the time people have seen this, we should have also launched our little. We've done a rebrand. So
A bit of
that's
a rebrand.
the neon sign is not just a random sign. That's actually our new logo. For reference, so by the time you guys at home are watching this actual episode, we should have new logo,
Yep.
new feel
New
on our socials,
socials.
everything like that.
We just stepped it up a notch.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, trying to. Stepped it up a notch, made it a little bit more professional. I guess when we started out, we wanted to see where it would go, how long it would last. And, now that we've been doing it for what, a year? Almost a year?
I think we're
A year in May?
because it was roughly when Oscar was born.
Yeah, I think that was our first episode.
No, because we had Petra on and we'd done 1 or 2 before. So
Okay.
we're roughly we'll get the exacts, but we're
Yeah.
coming
We're
up
close,
to a year.
yeah,
It's
we're
been
not far
cooking. Like we started the process over a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. So now we just thought, you know what? We've done it for a year. Let's
Let's rebrand. Let's
rebrand.
refresh. It was feeling a bit stale.
if things are feeling a little bit stagnant. Is that the right word?
Yeah, a bit of stagnant water.
Yeah. So we've refilled the bathtub.
It's like a bit of a situation ship, out with the
Yeah,
old, in with the
That's
new.
it.
Best way to get over someone is under someone else.
Yeah.
I'm just more. I want to circle back. Maddie's filling bathtubs and she's going to sell a bath order. Is that where she was going with that? That really.
Oh. God.
You said stagnant
He's still
water,
drunk.
so I
He's
said.
still drunk, isn't he?
What did
He's
you
still
say?
drunk.
He's
said you
talking
were
about
gonna sell
filling
your bath
bathtubs.
water.
I didn't say I was selling my bathtub.
Could make some money.
I am demolishing my bathroom, so I could be selling it.
The bathtub. Okay, we're going to move on now.
The water after you have a bath.
Oh,
That's what he was
God.
referring to.
Oh, yuck.
Kick us off.
Might need to cut that.
Okay, so
segment.
the way I've set up this episode, the boys have left me in charge to this, and they've been in charge of the next episode that we're filming. So I thought it would be a bit more interesting to do it as an interview style to kind of see what their thoughts were on what happened in season 1, where they think we're going in season 2, and I'll add my 2 cents worth in as we go. So we want to, first of all, thank everyone in season 1 who listened, shared, liked, reposted, followed any of our episodes. That's been, super nice to see, and a really nice feel that, we have people cheering us on. It's also really nice when we're out and about that, people do bring it up to us, that they listen to it and enjoy it. So
they do.
They do.
It's nice.
I had someone at my open home yesterday bring it up to me.
No.
Yeah.
Why do you guys get it all? I never had anyone bring it up to me. Like, you tell me on nights out, both of you had people come up to you drunk and say it.
Yeah.
I think I've had one person that wasn't a friend mention it to me over the 12 months.
Well, to make you feel better, it was Niall who brought it up. He was our last guest of the episode yesterday. He came to one of my
opens too. Yeah.
Yeah. He was shocked that I knew who he was. And I said, mate, I've just spent a month uploading reels with your face on it. I'm obviously going to recognize who you are. But yeah, he was a really lovely guy. So I'm glad I got to meet him. But yeah, just a big thank you to everyone that supported us, and please continue to support us. We'd really appreciate it. It gives us a reason to keep doing it, and we love to hear your feedback and
absolutely
that you enjoy it. So
it means a lot to us as well. It's like you said, keeps it going.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The feedback is so important. We always say, give us feedback. We do like it. When we post question box, we want engagement as well too. So when we post things and ask questions, we love it when we get engagement.
Even if you already know the answer, just ask us.
So fair.
Give better chance to look smart.
Exactly right. Actually, only ask us questions we know the answer to.
Yes,
so
that'd
be really good. So first off, what is the biggest learning curve for you both in season 1 of filming or recording the podcast? Like, what's something that surprised you or you had to learn to do? Or
scheduling with real estate agents is really hard.
I thought you were going to say editing.
I was expecting something like that as well. He'd already be good at it, so it's probably not something like
true.
That.
That was a joke answer. I'll come back to the real answer in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, go with your real answer then. That's left me.
I don't have it. No, I don't have it yet. I'm still thinking of it. I'm buying time.
Okay.
My biggest learning curve, I think, from this is people like celebrities and other people that run podcasts, how much effort actually does go into them.
Yeah.
Like you sit here and have a conversation, but you've actually got to do something with the conversation. Like, it has to be edited. You need to put it on socials, promote it. Just sitting here and recording into a mic, that's just not
It's not a 5-minute job, is it?
Nah.
I think the biggest learning curve for me is just how important consistency is in
anything.
Specifically in the sort of social media and that online sphere.
Yeah.
Whether it's a podcast, whether it's social media, whatever it might be, that consistency is so important. You drop off the radar for even a couple of weeks,
Yeah. We had actually, you know what? I'm not going to say the story now because I've got it to bring up a bit further down.
It's fine. But it's just, and that consistency is hard. Like, the three of us are so busy. We're naturally all three of us very busy people. And trying to consistently find the time to keep doing this has been, that's been the biggest learning curve for me. Is I think when we started, we severely underestimated just how much was going to go into it.
That pure example, we were uploading podcasts weekly.
Yeah, that was pretty psychotic.
Was pretty psychotic. So to drop it back to weekly that was a learning curve, realizing that we couldn't pump out the content and the episodes that quickly.
It's also wanting to give people good quality content over quantity of content.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
And I think that's also a learning curve in and of itself, is trying to figure out what people actually want to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so hard coming up with content that is engaging.
Exactly right. Your learning curve?
No, you can't say all of the above.
No, well, they were all really good points. I would probably go back to maybe a bit of like a self-confidence one. I think I would probably say I'm generally a confident person, but this was a bit of a culture shock.
100%.
To get used to it. But
it took me 6 months, really, I think, to be able to even listen to one of the reels we uploaded on Instagram.
It did. Maddy refused to even listen to the completed episode.
But I'd say now it actually has helped me with my confidence.
You've done a lot more social stuff on your personal side as well, which is good.
Yeah.
Took you out of your shell a bit.
Yeah, exactly right. And I think it's just like a big honestly, I'm going to swear, like just a big fuck it. Like,
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Swearing is back in for season 2.
Yeah, it's back in. Yeah, we're not changing anything from season 1 in that sense.
In that
But
regard.
yeah, just a big fuck it energy. Like,
Yeah,
you,
100%.
yeah, I don't know.
I agree. It's just like at the end of the day, we're giving something new a go, and why not?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd rather be spoken about behind my back than being the miserable person talking behind someone's back. So that's something that I'm living by at the moment. So
See, I often say it doesn't matter what you do, people are going to.
100%.
So may as well do something you enjoy, or
Yeah.
I generally just say it to your face. So
yeah, we have a pretty hate relationship, but at least it's to the face.
all of us. Yeah, well, if you didn't know, usually before every single episode, I'd either been bawling my eyes out because Ben and I had been in a fight, and we'd come in here and sit with a smile on our
I swear
face.
that happened like once. Come on, man.
No, we've had
not
a few. We've had a few.
Okay, I just don't even know about them either.
Yeah, we've had a few.
They don't even tell me, guys.
So my next question was, what did you expect when we started filming the podcast versus what's actually happened? Like, where did you think it was going to go, or what was going to happen?
I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to last like 6 months.
Yeah.
Not because of like anything we would do or something like that. I just thought there was a lot of work. Once we got into it, there was a lot of work associated with it. When we were doing the weekly episodes, like I just felt it was going to burn out and fizzle out. But we've kept going, and consistency, like Kara said before, is the key. And it's just keep pushing through.
Can I be honest with you? I think I had very different expectations of raw viewer numbers. I know that's a very niche, like very specific thing.
You thought they would be higher?
I'm not going to flesh out the exact numbers. At the end of the day, that's for us to worry about behind the scenes. I really thought I'd be able to predict and anticipate what was going to go where the numbers were going to sit, and I realized I knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. At the end of the day, I think the other thing that I have to keep reminding myself, if a particular episode doesn't have a high viewer count, the reels for that episode might do crazy well anyway, and it's the same kind of exposure, right? So I don't know. I think for me, it's just been, I had some very different expectations going into it about viewership and how quickly we were going to grow.
You guys handle the social side of it, but it is interesting to. There's no golden rule. There's no this is going to work. This isn't going to work.
It's pure just a luck of the algorithm or the one catchy reel. It's 100%. And the ones that you don't think are going to do well. Do really well. And I guess that was leading into my next question, was what surprised me the most, or us the most. I find like so funny that some randoms just comment on the reels, the most outrageous stuff that just has nothing to do with the episode.
I don't think I've ever commented on Instagram reel in my life.
Exactly right. That's what I mean. Like, I've never commented on a stranger's reel or something. The amount of people that just send the most outrageous, hot-headed, heated comments without even, I think, listening to the actual full reel is crazy.
To be fair, we shouldn't complain about that. That's good content for us.
Oh, exactly. No, well, we're clickbaiting a little bit on purpose.
It wasn't a complaint. It was more just,
I just find it funny. Yeah.
I agree with you. I don't think I've ever commented on, like I've commented on Instagram things, but not a reel of a completely random.
No.
Yeah, it's for example, if it's a podcast that I follow and listen to regularly, that kind of thing, different story, you're more willing to engage. But if I've just got a random reel pop up, I generally, and if it does pique my interest, I'll go and dig further and watch more of their reels, or actually pull up an episode of the podcast first. And I just, for me, that's that sort of first step of engagement. To just randomly comment on a reel, I don't think I could.
Yeah.
What's your favorite episode?
Oh, that's a great question.
I'd probably say the one with Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel's is a standout.
That was a lot of fun.
Or also the first Reddit one.
Yeah, the Reddit ones, they're always really, really fun.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I have an individual favorite, but the Reddit ones in general have been my favorite. They're so fun to do. They're the ones that I wouldn't say I don't look forward to prepping episodes, but it's kind of one of the things you have to just do it, right? I wouldn't say I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whereas the Reddit ones, I actually enjoy prepping it. I get excited. Like,
okay.
I love them.
I like anything with a guest. I always think like, even like Stephen listening to the architecture, like Kristian, I just like hearing about other people's jobs and stuff like that. I don't know. I enjoy all the guest episodes. Yeah. So they were probably my favorites. Do you have a standout funniest or most chaotic moment?
What?
I'm laughing at the chaotic one of Yeah, when we were having a blow up and you had to pull up around the corner and
Oh, it's not on film.
yeah, no, but it was just funny because I was like, that was the first thing that jumped into my mind. And then
We had a
and
bit
we're
of
like, yeah, we're good.
yeah.
And then we jab each other in the show.
That was probably
but, yeah, it
true.
was funny.
So Ben and I had been like at war for 2 weeks with each other over something, and he just decided to give one last stab and turn the knife. And I had to pull up around the corner of this house, have a moment, sit in my car and cry.
God, I sound like an ass.
And then drive to the house and act like nothing had ever happened. And then the whole episode, we just sat there being like kicking each other under the table.
I remember that because you rocked up and I was like, what's wrong? You seem upset. And you both just looked at each other and I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's probably our most chaotic moment, but I guess you guys drove past me sitting in the car and I was like,
you were parked
if one of these motherfuckers stop, I was like, I'm going to lose it. And they drove straight past and I was like, thank God. And my makeup was done. I was doing those cries where I was bending over so they just like hit the ground and didn't run down the face. I'm a sensitive gal.
I don't think what other chaotic moments we've kind of had.
A few microphone falls.
There's been a couple of those.
Yeah.
The camera
trivias
dying.
Get heated. Our trivias are
the trivias are always fun.
Yeah.
No, we know the most chaotic moments when we were filming in the office and the alarm
went off
warning
every
time at 7 o'clock, and we'd still be recording, and one of us would just have to bolt for it mid-episode.
That happened a lot too.
Yeah, and Macaulay coming dressed up when he was doing our tech.
Yeah,
in a suit and a cowboy hat.
That one was great.
Or the Macaulay episode where we
had
just completely
corrupted.
that whole episode and it was
it was actually one of my favorite episodes as well. Like it felt like such a good episode.
We couldn't get any reels out of it because the camera footage was just not it.
Yeah,
that's
all
right. That did suck.
Crap happens.
It makes it all fun. It adds up to it.
Yeah. Anything like very meaningful, like is there any information that struck with you that you use in your everyday? Like, do you find maybe the prep that we do for these episodes like study for our jobs?
I find, yeah, definitely. Like, especially the market wrap-up episodes and things like that. Yes, we've got our finger on the pulse with a lot of it, but I feel like that when you're actually researching the stats, that's when it's right in front of your face instead of, just talking. But it's nice also to sit down and have a conversation and see what everyone's experising as well.
Exactly right. Yeah, for sure. Probably maybe some questions a little bit repetitive. Is there any standout, like what are you most proud of to do with the podcast? Is there anything you're proud of?
I'm proud of the whole thing. The whole thing feels like our baby. I don't know. It's like, I'm quite proud of the whole thing. And in terms of, I mean, obviously, like I did a lot of the background sort of groundwork to get it off the ground, right? The tech side of it with Dom's help, all that kind of thing. Even the editing, all that. So to me, I feel very attached to it. I'm very proud of, obviously, the whole thing overall. I can't really narrow down exactly one sort of aspect of it because to me, it's this culmination of everything, hard work from all of us, and even Dom giving up his
time for us,
his nights to come here and record and watch us talk shit on a microphone for hours at a time.
Blare and sneeze and cough in his ear through the microphone.
His poor. His poor wife Marissa at home thinking he's got to go to the fucking podcast again. We take the man away from his family.
He does put up with us. We're very grateful for it.
Absolutely, we are. Yeah, I didn't really answer your question very well, but I can't hone in on one specific thing.
For me, I think I'm like proud of myself for actually just doing it. I cannot, believe it or not, I can't public speak. Which may shock you. It is my biggest fear in the world. And to like be on video talking, and it's even worse when it's not even a conversation, but it's stuff that you've prepped for, and it's like presenting a speech to your class. Like some people are going to think, oh, she's dumb or she's shit because it's your own work you're putting into it. So I think getting out of your comfort zone and actually doing it and doing something different that's not really in our area being done. That's probably for me something that I'm quite proud of.
I agree.
Yeah. A moment that you thought, okay, so this is why we're doing this. Mine's the drunk comments when we're out of it. People are like, yes, the podcast. I'm like,
the one specific moment we had that. Remember when we were at the Hotel Laura?
Yes, Matt McKeon.
Yeah. And it was me and you, and I didn't know him. Like I know you did, but I didn't really know him.
He came to say hello to Nick and I, and then he was like, and then Kristian, I introduced him. He goes, I know who you are, mate, from the podcast.
And that was me at the moment. I was like, whoa, okay, wow. Because I'd never met the guy before, and it was, that was one specific moment where I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And not in a, like, I don't generally like that kind of attention in public, but it was more just like, well, I guess we're actually getting somewhere with this because people kind of like are knowing who we are. Like,
Yeah. They're seeing
and
it.
not in a crazy way. We're not that, like, I want to stress, we're not that crazy wildly obsessed. We're not a fucking
We're
celebrity
not
or anything
signing
like that.
autographs like when we leave our house and at the
No.
coffee shop.
But it's just interesting, people from like even walks of my life who I might not have had or spoken to in a long time or don't really have that sort of ongoing connection with, but they've randomly come up to me and gone, "Oh, I watched the podcast." And I'm like, "Really?" Like, I wouldn't have
Yeah,
expected
very
that. Like, that's
random.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is probably more for a Kristian. Technical struggles.
Where do we start? You said you wanted this to be a shorter episode,
I
Maddy.
know. Sorry.
No, that's never ending. It is never ending at the end of the day. And look, I'm not a tech head. That's obviously why we have Dom. Dom's our resident tech guru. But even when you've got someone as smart as you, okay,
Yeah.
You just put a hole in the wall. Sorry.
even when you've got someone as smart as Dom who does it for a living, and Dom is very switched on. He knows his shit. But even then, sometimes the hardware breaks, things malfunction. You can't predict everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing we've always reminded out. I keep trying to remind myself. I'm a natural perfectionist, which is problematic in this kind of field. And for me, I need to remind myself that, yeah, these things are going to happen. And look, I'd like to think people aren't going to judge us if we do have a camera malfunction or a mic malfunction here and there.
We're just human.
And the
We're
tech
just
is
human.
Just a girl.
I'm just a girl, bro. I turn up here when the whole setup's done and I'm just a girl.
Oh.
I'm just a real estate agent podcaster.
I'm just a real estate agent podcaster. So next question was, what skill do you think you have improved on the most? Like, I'm assuming yours would be maybe editing or...
I'd say, funnily enough, camera presentation.
Okay.
I've never been good at being on camera. I don't know. I get nervous.
Your headshots say different, mate.
This will be shit. I get antsy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I probably have undiagnosed ADHD to some extent. So being on camera for me has always been a struggle for long periods of time, and I've really been trying to knuckle down on that, like not fidget as much and just be. I don't know. Yeah, for me, like camera presence has been a big thing that I've been trying to work on. I think I've gotten better at it. I hope.
I think you have.
You guys can tell me if I haven't.
No, I definitely think
What about you, Benj?
you have.
Do you call him Benj?
Yeah, I don't know. It rolled off the tongue.
It's different.
Benj.
What was the question again? Sorry. You lost me there after me.
What skill have you improved on the most, do you think, Benj?
I nearly made me forget it again. That's a good question. I don't know.
She's full of great questions tonight,
Yeah,
isn't
she is
she?
tonight. What does this matter?
She's prepped this episode very well. She's caught us out a few times.
I would probably say just being on camera and being comfortable.
Yeah, same as me. Yeah. It's funny though. Yeah, we meet hundreds of people a week, have conversations with every single one of them, and
annoy them on the phone.
And this is talking to ourselves, and it's more nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I think it's more nerve-wracking because it goes out there to the public.
And we have not really got that thing called a filter in our brain or in our mouth. I don't know. Both. We've both lost the filters. So we have to be a little bit careful with what we say. And because we are reflecting ourselves as our business. And
see, I don't stress about that because I got the magic of editing. You just cut shit out.
Yeah, but you might try and make us look bad on purpose.
And just don't cross me.
Don't cross me, bitch.
Don't piss me off.
If we started season 1 again tomorrow, knowing what we know now, was there anything you'd do differently?
I would have invested in the full setup and the full suite from the start.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know
now. The full suite is in
what we've got now.
Yeah. I guess we wanted to know how long were we going to do this? Are we going to enjoy it? Blah, 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 blah.
Which was reasonable, right? And look, at the end of the day, I'll tell you now because I did all the initial sort of setup for this.
Yes, correct.
Our arrangement was all the tech stuff we have, I bought it all. Yep. And the goal was that, if we go our separate ways, no issue of, split custody of the tech. I'll just take it all because I paid for it. It's mine. And for that reason, it's sort of like, well, it's a big cash outlay. It's very expensive, which is why we were a bit hesitant to go all in on it, right? But I think the thing that I've learned is I think you need to back yourself sometimes and you need to go all in.
Mm.
And I think I feel like we maybe started slower than we would have otherwise if we had have gone gone in off the bat, which hindsight 2020, they say.
That's right. These things
Hindsight's
happen.
a beautiful thing.
It is.
I hate it.
That's what I say to everyone. Should have bought those 94 houses in 1982. I said, hindsight's a beautiful thing.
Should have bought that.
That's what I say to everyone.
I'm not going to make that joke for this. When a new season, I'm going to stop bashing all the boomers. I got to stop.
So now I want to transition into talking about what we've got coming. Our transition into season 2. So we're still house going. We're still the 3 musketeers plus Dom, our producer, producer, tech star. So nothing's changed there. Obviously, we are still a property Illawarra-based podcast. Yep. What we're here to talk about isn't any different. Just, I guess, broadening our horizons.
Yeah, we want to expand it a little bit more, I think. We've spoken about it a few times where we don't want to be limited purely to just Illawarra property, right? It's a very niche thing to talk about. That's why we started it, because we wanted to have that niche.
Yeah. But talk about, just the Illawarra podcast. What's going on? What's new?
Yeah, and I think ultimately, because of what we do in the nature of all of our jobs and our fields, we're always going to inevitably loop it back to property somewhere or another. So in terms of content moving forward, I think the other big thing too is we want to try and bring on as many more guests as we can, because we know that those do really well, and we want to broaden everybody's networks and horizons, get as many people involved in it as we can. So that'll be a big thing.
And for you to, I guess, the listeners to establish, a little bit of a connection with different people in the industry and realize that it's not as sketchy and scary and I don't know what would be the right word, rip off. I don't like.
I know
where I'm going. It's not as sneaky and as sleazy as you think. There are really good people out there working in this industry, and that not everyone's here to take advantage of you and rip you off. There's genuine people there. So, but I guess that was it. We wanted to be transparent. We wanted to be open and let people know what's the deal, what's going on.
100%. Absolutely, and that's not going to change.
Yeah.
Obviously, in terms of everything else moving forward, season 2, we've got new studio, new setup, rebrand. So we've got new logos. We're going to redo all the socials, everything like that by the time you guys are watching this episode.
Yeah. That leads on to my next question. What was the idea around our new look, our rebrand, why we went with the colours that we did, the fonts that we did? So I guess we started working with Sophia from AdCraft.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Simple answer.
Simple answer. Sophia from AdCraft.
Yeah, Sophia and Ryan from AdCraft.
They've been amazing.
Amazing. Could not recommend them highly enough. And we did make Sophia a deal that we'd actually get her on the podcast.
Yeah, we do want to get her on.
We'll get her on here to talk us through some of those decisions.
Yeah, she's very engaging to listen to, and her accent's just absolutely beautiful. So I'd love to sit here and talk with her all day. So we'll definitely try and get her on.
Absolutely.
She is an expert. Well, honestly, with just conversations we had with her, it wouldn't even be in my mind that they're the type of questions to ask people in order to even have a rebrand come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
With them. Like we would have an hour conversation with her just talking about what we do on the weekends, and she would the next week have a full portfolio of what she thought, that our character was like and what colours suited us and what our brand should look like. So she really... she's very smart, very intelligent.
Absolutely. Very so, her and Ryan from AdCraft are both been amazing. So that's obviously a big thing moving forward is the rebrand, which is cool.
We've gone for a bit of a retro vibe. Would you say that's the right word? Retro?
I think the biggest thing is obviously we're covering a topic that generally has leaves a bit of a bad taste in the mouth for a lot of people. And I think the whole point of we want our look and our logos and our branding, everything to represent our sort of approach, which is very laid back and very kind of, we want to take this topic that is very taboo and make it easy to talk about for people.
Yeah. And it's the topic that everyone hates to love.
Mm-hmm.
We
can thank Sophia for that
Thanks, Sophia, for that one. So that's been the idea around our rebrand and the colours. And I love everything. I love the logos. We've had photo shoots done. We're having another one in 2 weeks with some cool, fun props. I nearly said prompts. So they will be all over the social, something a bit fun, a bit different for us. Again, next thing to step us out of our comfort zone. We found out Kristian's a Calvin Klein model, so that's been a huge.
That's going to be a good reel. This is already a reel,
and that photo's going on.
I can see myself in the reel. It's like I'm looking into the future.
We found out that he must have done modelling in his past life.
It's going to be this conversation started with that, and then a backing photo of you, and it just goes snap.
Can you edit yourself just in a pair of Calvin Kleins, though?
Yeah, absolutely not.
I'm doing it.
AI.
I'll do it.
AI can do it.
Yeah.
Well, Dom can do it.
One of us is going to be able to do it. Why did we feel the need to rebrand? I guess
just refresh.
Yeah, just absolutely. To show that next level, that next step that we've committed to it. We're ready to put a bit more of professionality.
This is us going all in. I think the best way to sum it up, this is us going all in.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that you guys all know that we're committed to doing this.
Yeah.
We're still here. We're not going anywhere. We want to do this to the best possible standard that we realistically can.
I feel like we just didn't align anymore with the old marketing. It was fun. It was when we were starting it, the three of us sit at my dining table and have dinner and sit there and try and work out on Canva a little logo. And I just feel like we have grown from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think it was just very much needed.
100%.
Absolutely.
For us to
that first episode sitting in your parents' upstairs room and
God, we've had a few studios
having no idea what was going on and having a shot halfway through.
All right, to keep us going. I think I profusely sweated that whole. I was that anxious.
I nearly passed out looking at the mic. I still do.
God, oh my God, that actually makes me want to cry thinking about that night.
It's wholesome.
Like, so wholesome. Like, my whole family was downstairs thinking, what are they doing up there? Yeah. Oh, and that was, oh, that's a nice to reminisce on. Where am I going next with this? Format changes for season 2. New segments, guests, higher production value. We've obviously got some new lights. We've got the new furniture. We've got mic stands. We've upgraded the tech a lot. We do want to get a lot more guests on.
Yep.
There's definitely a lot more people in the industry and in the area that, we could bring a lot of value and knowledge into the podcast. So if there is anyone that you guys are wanting to listen to or get on.
Or if you're listening to us and you want to come be a guest,
let us know. We are going to have a website with a landing page that if you do want to be a guest, you can fill out a Am I lying?
I don't know if we're going to have the form built into it, but we are going to actually have a proper home on the internet soon. So stay tuned. No spoilers, but stay tuned.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
By the end of season 2, where do you guys want to be?
I think we want to be in a better position where we have multiple guests on. And
sorry, Oscar just tried to sneak into the studio.
He smirked at me. Made me laugh. I think I said better position. I just think in a more flowing position.
Yeah.
I'd probably say it would be a better way to say it because it's not that we're not flowing at the moment, but it's just we're in
chaotic
between.
people.
We're just rebranded. So it's just trying to get our grasp on that and get a bit of a clean and coherent.
I just want to grow up. Look, my biggest thing is I want to grow our following. I do. I really want to expand the audience that we're reaching.
Yeah.
And I don't know all the best ways to get there.
We were reaching Russia, weren't we?
Yes.
Spotify, it's got some weird metrics, and it was telling us we were having listeners in foreign countries,
Russia.
And we didn't know how accurate that was, but we were like, weird. It could just be someone using a VPN.
True.
Dom's nodding at me.
True.
It was Dom was routing his VPN.
I don't even have a VPN.
What do you mean? They're not playing How's It Going in the Gulag?
Vladimir's definitely banned our podcast from that country. I can tell you that. Putin said no.
They blasted on the speakers in the Strait of Hormuz. Sorry, we're not becoming a political podcast. That's one thing we're not doing.
No, absolutely not.
Anywho, I want us to. The thing is, I want us to still be doing what we're doing. I don't want us to, if we do decide, if we do manage to sort of grow and scale and do whatever else we do, I don't want us to lose sight of the original sort of vision that we had.
Exactly right. Well, that's where I came up with the phrase, I guess, to end this episode was season 1 was figuring it out. Season 2 is us stepping into what the podcast is really about.
Oh my gosh, she's nailed that.
Wow.
She's absolutely
look how proud of herself she is too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's a zoom
Mads.
straight into her face for that reel as well. That smirk, that smug. Yeah, she knows she nailed it.
Don't ask me to repeat it because I forgot it.
I thought you had it written down. I thought you were reading off it. Okay.
I did. So yeah, I think that was all I had really prepped for the episode. If there's anything that you guys think that I missed.
You did really well there.
No, I think you did a great job.
See, I've been prepared for 2 weeks to deliver that.
Touchy subject.
Love Long story.
I think we should wrap that up there, though. We said we wanted to try it. The other thing we want to do with formatting wise, we know longer episodes sometimes can be harder to keep people's attention. So some certain episodes need to be longer.
100%.
And there's a lot of, if it's content dense, you don't have much of an option. But, we're going to try to keep them shorter, easier listening bites on the commute to work kind of thing. So on that note, I think we should probably wrap this one up.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
I was thinking about...
Everything presented in this podcast is for information and entertainment purposes only, and all advice is to be considered general in nature. It does not take into account your personal circumstances and financial objectives. Please consider if this advice is right for you and look to consult a financial professional.